Students took a trip to Austin for the JBS Leadership Forum. One of the awards given at the event is the Trailblazer Award. MyFalconRadio sits down with the recipient.
Falcon fam, I'm here with Avery Bullock, and she is the winner or the recipient of the Trailblazer Award. So she is definitely trailblazing the way for all the young professionals here at the John Venn Leadership Forum. So, first question I want to ask you is, what is your passion? What drives you? What makes Avery go?
I would say that my passion is just people. Like, I don't go into something thinking, okay, I want to be a leader here. I just figure out how I can help people, and just kind of happens that I get to help them do that.
That's awesome. My passion. So, I mean, you can definitely say that you have that like humanitarian in you, that you just want to help people and make that world a better place. And that's awesome. I can definitely, like, I'm 27 and I'm inspired by her. And let me just point out that she is a teenager, still in high school, and is I mean, she is taking names, and it's so awesome. Like, seriously. So another question that I want to ask you is, you know, you're so young. Like, what's the next step for you? Like, have you thought about the future? I'm sure you have. So, like, what's the next plan for you? Where are you going?
So I think that my #1 pick in college right now is going to be Rice. Fingers crossed for that. I don't know. But yeah, I want to do something in the social sciences, like anthropology, or cool. You know, some kind of nonprofit or something like that.
Awesome. So you're all about the nonprofits. That's cool. I do. Actually, I work for a for-profit, but nonetheless, working around all these nonprofits. I'm part of Enactus. We are a nonprofit, and it's really just a rewarding feeling just to, like you said, help people and be involved in the community. So one last thing, I guess, going forward, what's some advice that you have for even 27-year-olds like me, or people that are still in college and those that are still in high school? What do you have to say?
Oh goodness, that's kind of big. I would just say, kind of along those same lines, just wherever you go, look for somewhere that you can help people, because there's always something you can do.
I like that.
So there's my advice.
There you go, and that's right. So there it is, Falcon fam. Get out there, get involved, and help somebody out today.
The first time I ever attended, I was a sophomore in college. And the event, like I said last year when I served as chairman, it literally changed my life. The mix of political leaders and business leaders and thought leaders, education leaders, hearing and interacting with those folks and all these sessions that the conference has, it's an unparalleled experience for a young person. And I'm a happy and tireless advocate for the Institute and for the Texas Leadership Forum. People are here because they aspire to leadership, and they are here and Texas needs them. Our future, we are the future, right? Let's immerse ourselves and learn from these mentors and take those lessons on into the future of our state. So between friends, mentors, colleagues, folks who have opened up new possibilities and new worlds to me. You know, before I was just sort of a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed college kid just looking to put myself in the mix. Well, when I got involved with the forum, you know, being in that mix, I realized I could now have relationships with people of influence, people who, you know, they were doing something, they were making an impact. And so that really inspired me to go about it my own way and try to have my own impact. And so it's opened up this whole new way of being that, you know, when you have service in your heart, it's a very inspired life. It's a very grateful life. And so this event is primarily responsible for opening those doors to me. This is the 32nd year of the Texas Leadership Forum. It'll be up to folks like you and me to make sure we have 32 more and counting.
Through young professionals of Odessa, we're excited to be a part of it. What I get out of it is the sheer ability and how it's possible to be involved in community engagement and to hear the stories, the experiences, and then you yourself get ideas. Oh, I can take this back to Odessa. I can incorporate this. Some of the key speakers are phenomenal. In fact, this year with Matt Glazier, he started the Austin Young Chamber, and he was able to give us some ideas as far as how we can take young professionals of Odessa to the next step. So you'll hear a recurring theme about relationships, and just by us being present we get to start our relationships and take those ideas back to our community. And I can only imagine the dividends that it's going to pay off for us and our community. Keyword: authenticity. And that, to me, especially at this time of year, whether it's community, business, politics, there's a sheer thirst for authenticity. And no BS, straightforward, and the ability to do that is profound, and you're able to get more done at the community level, business level, government level. So that one key word, authenticity, and I wrote it down in my notes, that's what's going to really stick with me, and I'll be able to take back to Odessa.
That's it for us right here on Falcon Focus. We'll see you next week.